Hi and welcome to this tutorial. Here I'm going to show you how to use the Vlookup function to search a database where the ID numbers have a prefix before the actual numbers. So say you can only type numbers in to search for the employees, but the ID table has a letter prefix in front of it. So if you'd like to get this workbook, go to teachexcel.com, search for the tutorial, and you can download it there. Now basically what I've got here is a sample employee database. If you've seen the tutorials, you may have seen this one before. And I've got up here the info that I'd like to gather. So I want to enter the ID number in this cell, this yellow cell right here. Then first name, last name, job, email, and phone. I all want those cells to populate with the corresponding employee's information. But say that for the ID number, you simply don't want to have to type SD dash every time, or whoever created the worksheet, or if you're making the worksheet, you want to make it so someone can only type numbers in this cell. You want to make it pretty much idiot proof. So I'm going to show you how to account for the SD dash right now. So let's go ahead and type our VLOOKUPs in here. Now one thing, obviously in the real world this is going to be on a separate worksheet or workbook, but it's easier for the example to see it here. So I'm going to zoom in real quick, and now let's go ahead and start our first VLOOKUP. Equals VLOOKUP, open parentheses. Our lookup value is going to be the ID number. Table array. So I'm going to do this quickly the incorrect way at first and then show you how to fix it. So this is the table array. Column index number for the first name is going to be 3. Range lookup, false. We want exact matches only. Now let's say I want to search for Judge Dredd, number 660. Not going to work, right? Because the SD dash is in the way. So let's go ahead and fix the VLOOKUP formula to account for that. Now if you need a more in-depth explanation of VLOOKUPs, I suggest you check out some of the earlier tutorials I did on those, because it'll really explain everything there. So here I'm just going to hard code this in for now, because I'm assuming the prefix will never change, but you can also make it cell references. So let's go ahead and begin. A2 is our lookup value, right? So right now it's only going to pull in what's in this cell. That means it will only pull in 660. So we need to add SD dash before the 666, or 660. So what you need to do to add text is before the cell reference A2, quotation, SD dash, close quotation. The next thing you need is an and, or an ampersand. And so what that's telling VLOOKUP is the lookup value is going to be SD dash and, or plus, this whatever's in cell A2. So let's go ahead and try it now, hit enter, and we get the first name, Judge. So you see, all you have to do, or you need to know that you can add stuff before and after the cell references for the lookup value. I could have put another cell reference right here to say cell A3 and type SD dash in there. So let's go ahead and do that right now. So A3 and A2. Now let's type SD dash right here. So it works just like that. And one application you could do with making a reference to cell is you could have a drop-down menu here that allows you to select the division that the person is in within the company. So I could have a data validation drop-down menu here, and you could have like 18 divisions. Select that, and then it automatically updates your VLOOKUP formula. So the main thing is to note that you're not limited to just one cell reference here. You can put a bunch of different things in here. Just make sure you have this ampersand in between them. And if you want text, you always need quotation marks around the text. So that's about it. If you'd like to get the workbook, go to teachexcel.com, search for the tutorial, download it there. And that's it for this tutorial.